Good afternoon, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Kaboom to all the boomers out there worldwide. Champagne Crypto, the voice here. Today we're talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum price predictions. These are some price predictions that I came across this morning. Wanted to share them with you guys. Bitcoin looks to be gaining some weight here. It's maintaining above 4,000, and Ether performed well this week as well. Apparently, Vitalik's been hitting the gym, as you guys can see. But first, let me shout out all the Champagne Crypto maniac boomers out there who are tuning into this live broadcast. Jigger Romes has stepped into the population of the chat box. To Jigger Romes out there, guys, make sure you're touching the buttons out there, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Good afternoon, Rigo. I see you, Rigo. What's up with you? What's going on? Shout out to the boomers out there. We came across some Bitcoin and Ether price predictions. I want to talk about it because Vitalik appears to be hitting the gym out there, looking swole out there, guys. It looks like he finally got that package that the boomer sent over to him. Good morning or good afternoon to Lee Banky. I see you, Lee. Good afternoon. Kaboom to you as well. Guys, this is a live broadcast, Champagne Crypto in the morning, more like the afternoon today. A little late, but I'm here. I was at the gym a little later than usual, but hit some rep PRs on squat today. Not weight PRs, but rep PRs, which are something that I'm focused on as well. Guys, if you're not going to the gym and becoming a better man, putting weight on the bar, do it now. Look at Vitalik. He's looking swole. Shout out to Lee, Rigo, Rick, Jigger, Romes, and the rest of the boomers. Let's go ahead and check out today's coin market caps. We will be checking on these price predictions from some article I came across here regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then finally, we're going to check up on our virtual portfolio that we started creating this week with $10,000. It appears like we're up. So kaboom to that, guys. Let's go ahead and share the screen and see how healthy the markets are looking today. Coin market cap currently at $136 billion worldwide. Bitcoin dominance seems to maintain itself there around 51.5. I'm not sure why it's not increasing. It's signaling to me that there is more confidence in the altcoins. Okay, confidence in the altcoins is what I'm seeing, and furthermore, I'm seeing people like on the boards now shilling all kinds of little projects and trying to point over to their Discord, which is something that doesn't attract me. And usually, those are arguably pump and dump projects, from what I understand. But that's also signaling that perhaps maybe we may be on the cusp of another little run out there. As soon as the pump and dumpers come out and the shillers and those cats and characters. Usually that could signal that there is some positive sentiment out there in the market. So we'll be discussing that as the days progress. Bitcoin currently at 4,029. Ether at 151. Vitalik looking swole. Guys, I want you looking like Vitalik. Even if it's in the meme world, do it now, guys. And we'll be talking about weightlifting on Friday. Shout out to FN Base. I see you. Ether at 151. Ripple, trash bags. Bitcoin Cash at 159. Now, what I want to know about Bitcoin Cash is how it's going to stand against Litecoin in the future. It seems like these two coins, BCH and LTC, are competing for the same target market when it comes to peer-to-peer electronic cryptocurrency direct. I don't see people using Bitcoin as a peer-to-peer cash. It appears to be more like digital gold, a store of value. With the limited circulating supply, there is limited incentive for people to sell that coin. Bitcoin Cash is not an inflationary coin, and neither is Litecoin, but perhaps those coins will be used in that manner. You got BCH at 159, EOS at 284. EOS, the competitor, and what I like to call Ethereum on steroids. This one, as much as the criticism that it has received as far its somewhat centralization with the 21 block producers, there is some barrier to entry to become a miner. There is some holes in the boat, but EOS is an original style type coin when it comes to the constitution and the way it's being built. Not necessarily the crypto coin that some have expected it to be, but nevertheless, it is performing arguably well there in the top 5. And I don't think it's going to go away. I think that this coin may rise in value, and I would keep an eye on EOS. Of course, Cardano which is one that we're highly speculating on here. And, you know, I wouldn't sleep on Tron either. You got Stellar there at 12 cents, Litecoin at 39, Tron at 2 cents, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, which is, I don't know what to say about that one. Cardano at 5 cents. There you go. Cardano on the rise, up 5%, looking sexy out there. And then we got IOTA at 36 cents, Monero at 52, Binance at 664, and Dash at 86.86. Good morning or good afternoon or Rafterman, another high-ranking sniper out there. I see you, Rafterman. Keep kabooming worldwide. Today we're talking about Bitcoin and Ether price prediction as Ether continues to get swole on the networks. Finally, they got our package. It looks like Vitalik's been sipping on that creatine, sipping on that whey protein, and I don't promote performance enhancing drugs, but hey, you know, if you're using them, hopefully you're looking like Vitalik here in this meme. Rafterman, FM Base, Lee Benke, Rigo G, Jigger Romes, and the rest of the boomers are here in the population of the chat box. We have 17 crypto maniacs. It is the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, kabooming with the positive energy every single day. You know, I took a little break there when it came to the new year and the holidays, so you guys may have not seen me on the network as regularly as scheduled, but now we are back to our regularly scheduled programming every single morning or afternoon. Today I'm a little late, but we're here. Shout out to Mike Measy, a new crypto brother that joined the population yesterday. I see you, Mike. Rafterman's here, FM Base, Lee Benke, Rigo G, Jigger Romes, and some silent lurkers. I know the silent lurkers are out there, and we invite you to drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Keep it positive and inject some of that crypto current, that positive energy. Indeed, this is like a crypto current, positive and negative charge out here, and we're charging up positively. Indeed. Let's go ahead and check out this article I came across here on Benzinga by Thomas Salas. It's titled Top 3 Price Prediction Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Signs of Upward Movement, upward all the way up, hashtag French Montana, hashtag bad boy and the whole crypto family, signs of an upward movement with Constantinople on the horizon. We're going to skip the Ripple price predictions. I don't believe Ripple to be a blockchain, more like a glorified database if you ask me. Okay, and that's what it is. Kaboom! Banky showing love out here on the left flank, firing. Boom! Sniper out there. Lee Benke with the 9.99. Lee, I appreciate you. I see you showing love here daily in the population of the chat box, and all I can say is thank you. Thank you. Guys, the super chat is open. If you'd like to show love to Champagne Crypto, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. If you'd like to show love to Baby Champagne, the young gunner is here. And this goes to his Baby Champagne Formula Fund so we can keep the boomer strong. Shout out to Derek McLean. I'll call you the Binance General from now on, Derek. Keep booming out there. Derek, another crypto brother who's here often. Nick is here. Holochain looking good. We've talked about Holochain in the past. We may have to review that again. Thanks for reminding us, Nick. Martin's here. He says 17 warming up with the House of Cards. Okay. And Mike Measy says he's booming on the Bluetooth speaker, heavy biceps, and he's got his sunglasses on as well. Shout out to Mike. Derek McLean says, baby champ, indeed. The young gunners here getting stronger every day. And shout out to all the crypto dads worldwide, all the men out there that are handling their business out there. Kaboom to you. Nick Kozmas with a thumbs up, and Mike Measy's asking Lee. Lee is the one that you recommended you to me. Oh, okay. So Mike Measy is Lee's buddy. Okay. Well, welcome, Mike. You know, it's all love out here, and stay booming. Hopefully we can infect you with some of this positive energy worldwide. Derek says the Binance General. I love it. Indeed. You know, you've been bullish all year, and you know, I've had some differences when it comes to Binance, but I got to recognize it's booming. Although I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm a little weary about Binance's centralization, but I'll keep it 1,000. The fact that they're trying to instill the decentralized exchange and the progress that they're making over there on their side has caught my attention, and it seems attractive. So that's why we threw it into the bag. Reed Max says, how's it going, champ? Bitcoin will come back with a fury after hibernation. Reed Mack, another one of our high-ranking sniper officials out there. Boom. I see you, Reed. Welcome back to the population. Jigger Rome says, Chap, once you think about Julian Hosp leaving 10X. Yeah, I read some headlines. I haven't been following that directly. They're calling it a possible exit scam, and people are trashing his name. I don't know much about Julian directly. You know, I was excited about the 10X pay token when he was speaking about it on the interwebs about a year plus ago. It seems like, you know, he left. I don't know why, and I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm not a stakeholder in 10X. I was interested in the pay token, but since it was never delivered in the United States, perhaps that's the reason why I lost interest. Kaboom to CryptoZilla, our top official out there in Japan. I see you out there, CryptoZilla. Main event says like button, kaboom. Main event, another Steamosaurus boomer. Main event, you still on Steam? Let me know. You know, I'm still posting there on Steam, although I'm not as active, and, you know, the community is not as active as it used to be. But I came across some headlines that the dark overlords, apparently some hackers out there, that they got some secret 9/11 information that they're holding for ransom or whatnot, demanding Bitcoins. I'm not sure about the details, but apparently now they're posting to Steam. Steam, a decentralized social media platform, allows users to earn for their post, and somewhat non-censorable, if you ask me. So it seems like they're dumping it over there on Steam. Let me know, main event, if you're still booming out there. Rigo G says, what's your thoughts on Timmy Coin? Is it part of Timmy Health? I don't know anything about that, Rigo, so I couldn't give you a thought because I've never heard of it. Shout out to main event again. CryptoZilla is saying, I think the board voted him out due to links to a past crypto deal that went south. Yeah, I know that. I saw some other headlines regarding Julian Hosp, that he was involved with some multi-level marketing that didn't go well or whatnot, and it seems like he was being honest about that. I don't know, you know, and I'm not here to point the finger or try to find out who the bad guys are. I'm looking for the boomers. Okay, so, you know, if it's not booming, I'll be focused on something else. And that's what it is. Main event says still steaming, moving over to Steam Speak or Steam Peak instead of Steam It. Okay, that may be another user interface that allows you to connect to the Steam blockchain. You got Steam It, you got busy.org, you got DTube, DLive. And let me tell you guys, I mean, Steam is still one of my favorite blockchains. It's just a shame that the users kind of fled. And arguably that's because of the downvoting, if you ask me. You know, one could argue that the allowing people to downvote and take money away from posts, it could be some sort of like an economic bullying. You know, I know that Jerry Banfield made that argument and he left, and I think he had some sort of a point. Maybe that could be tweaked or whatnot, but that's what it is. Different front end, yes, says main event. So yeah, Steam Peak is something I may want to check out. I'm not gone from Steam. Still got a little Steam there in the bag, a little Steam in the baggie. If you guys want to go ahead and follow me, I think the link is down below here in the description. If you want to follow me on Steam, a social media crypto blockchain that allows you to earn for posting out there. They are competing with Monaco Card and has gotten approval, and the 10X team feels it's one thing holding them back. With regards to 10X, they're competing with Monaco. Yes, I know about Monaco as well, but it looks like Monaco's winning the charge. I thought 10X was had a little leverage there. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't been following that, but you got cards like Monaco, 10X, and these are crypto debit cards that allow users to somehow spend the crypto with a debit card. Make your bull run on the screen, says Johnson. Yeah, that would be nice. You know, if you guys have any memes with a bull running, send them on over. I would be happy to include that. It just happens that this little young bull, he's a young bull. I would like more of a raging bull with bigger horns, you know, bigger testicles. But, you know, we'll make do with this young bull, you know, transform this little young gunner into a big raging bull by the time the halvening occurs. Derek McLean says, Champ, I also like Huobi Coin and OKX Coin. They are the top exchanges by volume. Yeah, I've kept my eyes on those as well. Thanks for letting us know. I know you're bullish on these exchanges, and these exchanges are generating revenue, so you're not wrong for focusing on them, Derek. Toronto says, heard of the kidnapping of the billionaire's wife. Kidnappers are demanding $10 million in Monero. No, I don't know anything about that. The only thing about a billionaire's wife I heard is that Jeff Bezos is going through a divorce. It's going to be one of the costliest divorces, says the headlines. I'm not focused on that. guys. I'm not focused on the gossip. I want the boomers out here. I don't care about the hackers. I'm focused on what's going to kaboom. Vitalik must have gotten on the strong lifts. Indeed, Reed. Indeed, it looks like he's been listening to the podcast. If he hasn't, tell him to come on over. I would love to have Vitalik on, and we can get him into the gym because he needs to look like this meme if Ethereum is going to tread water out here. He's still standing down the corner, no run. He's still standing down the corner, no run, says Johnson. Okay. Your packages will still show up. Indeed, CryptoZilla. So let's go ahead and check out these price predictions. So there's articles linked down below. These are not my price predictions, but I wanted to review them and see what the community is saying out there here on benzinga.com. So ETH against BTC seems to be willing to lead a new upside segment, which we've seen. Looks like ETH has gained on BTC in this past week a little bit. Ripple remains unclear. We're going to skip Ripple because you know how I feel about that. You know, I'll leave Ripple to the normies out there, to those that want to believe in the central banking system. Okay, if you want to cuddle up with the bankers, perhaps Ripple's the coin for you, but it's not the crypto boomer that I'm focused on. Okay, so let's check out ETH against BTC, and let's get here to the meat and potatoes of this article. What is the prediction? I want to know what the prediction is. Bottom line here. First resistance level is at 4,400. Second resistance level at 4,900. Third resistance level for Bitcoin, according to this articles, is 5,070, entering a complex and strategically critical zone that extends beyond the 6,000 level. Okay, so they got the resistance at 44, 49, 50, 70, and 6,000. So top is 6,000 and 44 is the low range. Below the current price, the first level of support, so if things go south, is 39, then 36, and then the third support level is at 32. So the low price prediction here, I guess, for the short to midterm, according to this article, this is not champagne, you got 32 on the bottom and then 6,000 on the top. It's more looking like about 44 to 49 according to this article. Kaboom to Rafterman showing population. We throw little coins for you out there, Rafterman. Thank you, Rafterman. He says I did a 10,066 on the crypto coin count wallet. Okay, yeah, he created his own portfolio. That's great, Rafterman, indeed. And we will be tracking the portfolio that we created on Monday and see how it's doing, because apparently it's up. Apparently it's up. Kaboom to Colin McKenzie. Kaboom from Sunshine Coast, Queensland. We missed you. Thank you for tuning in, and it's great to have you here, Colin, during the live broadcast. I know that you're on the other side of the globe out there, and you often catch the replays, but it's nice to have you here kabooming live. Colin, another crypto brother out there, reporting live out there from Sunshine Coast, Queensland. Let me drop a sniper for you. Welcome back, Colin. Original copy says, Happy New Year, champ. Wish you all the best in 2019 and beyond. Glad to see you back on the network's been waiting for you, LOL. Original copy, another crypto brother that's been rocking with us since about the beginning out there. Copy out, showing love always. And Happy New Year to you all as well. Copy's the one that led me to that documentary, The Oiling of America, that I always talk about when we talk about nutrition, diet, and exercise. I encourage you to check that out, and we'll be talking more about those types of things on our Friday self-improvement live streams. CryptoZilla says they have their army to argue why it's a shiny proof of stake. He's up early. My days end at this time, 2 to 3 a.m. I guess you're talking about Colin over there in Queensland. CryptoZilla, I see you out there. So let's go ahead and continue with these price predictions. So to recap the price predictions, according to this article here, okay, low of 32. Bottom third support level is 32. Their first support level is 39. Second is at 36. The lowest one at 32. Now, as far as resistance, first resistance at 44. Second at 49. Third at 50, 70. And then they go a little bit over that. There's a strategically critical zone that extends beyond 6,000. So this is as low as 32 and as high as 6,000 is the predictions for Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what they got to say about ETH, because ETH is performing well. I'm going to skip the Ripple predictions because I don't care. I'm going to be honest with you. And let's check out these ETH predictions. Ripple. Okay. First resistance level at ETH at 155. And I think we're kind of close. I think we're at 151 right now. So resistance at 155, and then the next resistance at 163. And then they'll deal with a battery of resistance at 170, 180, and 190. So, you know, nothing really enlightening here from this article. I don't see any like extra information. I see resistance at 155 up to 190. So they're falling short of 200. Okay. And then support levels as low as 109. Okay, so bottom support level, third support level at 109, second support at 125, and their first support at 142. So as low as 109, as high as 190 is the pocket that they're predicting here for the short run on ETH, and as low as 32 and as high as 6,000 for the short run on Bitcoin. Drop a comment there in the population of the chat box. Let me know what you think. What are your price predictions for Bitcoin and Ethereum? Let's say for the next, for the short run here, for the short to midterm. So by the springtime, or in the next month or so, no more than, let's say, a couple months. What are your support and resistance level? I seem to somewhat agree with this. I don't see us really going any past 6,000 in the next couple of months, but I may be wrong. And what's nice to see is that the resistance here for Bitcoin, most people are predicting the bottom to be around 3,000, which is in opposition to what many thought just a few weeks ago. Even myself, I was preparing to brace for impact, perhaps go sub 3,000, even sub 2,000. And that's still a possibility. Okay, I don't want to negate that, but that possibility is a lot less than what it appeared to be just a few weeks ago. Colin says, to be honest, I woke up to take a pee and noticed the kaboomers are on. Shout out to Collins. We're keeping him up out there on the other side. He's down under. He's tuning in. Collins often doesn't get to tune in to the live broadcast, and he's always commenting on the replays. And I see you, Colin. I know I'm not the best typer, but now that you're here in the population, I'm glad that we can speak. CryptoZilla says, Ripple is not that POS piece of sheet, says CryptoZilla. CryptoZilla says, I think up because we don't have the heavy sell pressure like last year due to high tax requirements due to the profits in 2017. You do have a point out there. Yeah, there was a high tax requirements. So many people made profits that that was an issue people had to consider regarding the price. Derek McLean says, Champ, I saw a documentary on counterfeit money. Would it be possible to buy a Bitcoin at the moment and put counterfeit money and just endlessly buy BTC? I know some ATMs accept fake $100 notes. Now, listen, I don't know. I'm not, a counterfeit criminal, but I have hypothesized before that, what's to say that like a country like China, for instance, that they could go ahead and basically knock everything off. Don't they have a money printer? I mean, you're telling me they just can't print up a couple $100 bills and buy some bits? You're telling me they can't counterfeit out there? So you got a point out there, Derek. It looks like perhaps maybe, what's to say a country, okay, a country can't just print up a bunch of fake notes and buy more bits. We don't know. We don't know. And that's the problem here with the fiat currency, that it's easily counterfeit. Because listen, at the bottom line here is that the cost to manufacture a $1 bill is equal to that it is equal to the cost of manufacturing a $100 bill. There's no difference. All you're doing is just putting a different number on the same piece of paper. Okay, so arguably the dollar bill and the $100 bill are exactly equal in value. It costs the same to make the same thing. It's the same thing, guys. Now, compare that to the crypto, okay? You can't counterfeit a Bitcoin. You need to have the mining power in order to create that Bitcoin. You just can't forge a Bitcoin out of thin air without having the computing power online, okay? And that's what gives Bitcoin its value over fiat. For these young gunners that they ask you what's Bitcoin, what's backing Bitcoin, what's its value, what supports Bitcoin, it costs money to make a Bitcoin, okay? Arguably a lot more than it costs to print out a $100 bill. So thanks for pointing that out, Derek. I don't have the answer to that question, but it's something that people may want to consider. Copy says, hey, Champ, I don't know if you've been following the hacker group known as the Dark Overlord. We just spoke about it, Copy. Right before you got online, we were talking about Dark Overlord. They've been officially removed from Steam It. Okay, I didn't know. Which was supposedly the immutable social site. Wow. Wow, that's very interesting. That raises alarm. And, you know, I don't like that. I'm going to keep it 1,000. Now, I don't like the dark overlords or these people trying to extort people for Bitcoin. You know, I don't like it. Okay. But at the end of the day, you know, Steem, it should be immutable. And the fact that they were removed raises concern. Okay. I need to look more into that. Thanks for bringing that up, because we were talking about that before you went online here, a copy. And I know they've been posting the Steem, but I didn't know they were removed. So that's very interesting. Thanks for letting me know. Copy always providing good information. I appreciate that. But the ones paying taxes are those that made money shorting, says CryptoZilla. Indeed. What's your thoughts about that? I just told you. Colin McKenzie says, I think it will drop again to 3 or 3.5, then rise to something substantial, maybe 6 or 7K regarding Bitcoin price predictions. And I wouldn't disagree. Batman says all fiat is crap, gold, silver, Bitcoin, real money. I agree with Batman. Let me throw a bomb for that one. Bitcoin for my real boomers out there. Colin says if it goes to 50,000, I won't cry. Neither would we. Rafterman says that's the argument versus tethers and dollar-backed coins. Indeed. Joey Alex is here. He says Steem is funny bunny now, champ. And you know what? If they remove the post and the way they've been acting, we may have to throw a funny bunny for them. Snipe them out the box if they're acting funny. Cliff agrees, not a Steem fan. And let me tell you, you know, as much as I've been bullish and happy about Steem, if, you know, learning that they removed the post out there, according to original copy, something that doesn't attract me. Joey Alex says losing faith in EOS and Dan the Man. Let's see. Let's see. I can see why. I understand why. You know, I still have some faith, but I didn't add it to the new portfolio. I'll keep it 1,000. Queens Races has entered the population. Welcome back, Queens. He says, today I heard Putin talked with Neo Creator to partner up. Okay, yeah, we know that Putin is attracted to some of the blockchains out there. And I've seen Putin hanging out with Vitalik before. Cliff says, Satoshi didn't like Dan much. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know Dan has interacted with Satoshi on the forum, the original forum, if I'm not mistaken. CryptoZilla says the Japanese regulators came out saying they are considering allowing ETFs, but they have always disallowed derivatives in crypto. Japan is a huge crypto market, and consumers here move in big batches. Okay, okay. That's interesting to see. Is Cardano big out there in Japan? CryptoZilla, let me know, because I know IOHK has ties to Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So it would be interesting to know if you know, people are bullish on Cardano or what's really going on with that. Johnson is LOLing. Sergio Castro, kaboom, I see you. Batman Boomers, I see you out there. And Joey Alex says Steem might be the next Facebook. You know, I don't know what you mean by that. You know, I don't feel good about Facebook, but it's huge. So I don't know. Is it like, you know, that it's going to blow up and be nefarious like Facebook, or that it's not as popular as it used to be like Facebook? Colin McKenzie says, do you think any of these ETF things will get approval ever? If so, what's your guess for a price then? I think eventually there will be a Bitcoin ETF, Colin. I think that will happen this year. You know, as far as the price, I have no idea. I'll keep it honest with you. But I think that ETF is coming sooner than we expect. We could see the infrastructures with the back platform, with Fidelity and some other big financial institutions being laid out. And I would argue that's because ETF is coming sooner than later. I don't know exactly when, but I would say it's going to come. But again, when it comes to the ETFs or all these instruments created by these big banks, I don't care for them. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather just hold my own bits. If you don't have the keys to your crypto, it's not your crypto. Okay. Do you want an ETF or do you want a Bitcoin? It was just on mainstream media, but it didn't see big moves after that. So either the big players already have positions, or they're holding out because it doesn't have apps out yet, says CryptoZilla regarding Cardano, I believe. And that's what it is. Let's see what Cardano does, because I'm definitely bullish. And the Q1, they should deliver something, because that's what they've been promising. Let's go ahead and check out on our virtual portfolio that we created on Monday with $10,000. So here it is on CryptoCoinCount.com. You can see that we're already up. The portfolio is currently valued at $10,304 after it started at a value of $10,062. So we're up almost $300 here in less than a week. okay, with our picks. So let's go ahead and check up on some of the coins. We see a lot of green with the coins that we picked. If you're following this portfolio, this is a community mock virtual portfolio that we put together with a $10,000 budget, and I plan on adjusting this portfolio accordingly. One coin that I'm interested in perhaps adding or swapping out for is Vibe. Vibe is a gaming token. It's a technology that allows people to create avatars and set up virtual conference rooms, and I encourage you to check out the technology. It's definitely very interesting. I decided to get Decentraland instead of the Vibe. Decentraland's a virtual world, and we got 15,000 of those, and it's up today, looking okay. It's looking okay. So you can see for the 7 days, most of our coins are up, but the top performers out of our portfolio this week is Augur, a predictive marketplace, and Cardano. You can see Cardano. Oh, excuse me. I missed that one. Link, the memer. Okay, Link, this blockchain oracle, one of the most memed coins. I'll be honest with you. I thought this one was a joke, and maybe it still is because it's meme like no other. And but I've seen Link rise from almost 100 top, like rank number, I guess 90, and now it's like number 30 something. Where is it at? Chainlink, rank number 36. I mean, it's up 35% in the past 7 days. So that's what it is. Shout out to Nomicon, and welcome back, Crypto Nomicon. Happy New Year, another crypto brother. I'll see you in a few weeks. Kaboom to you. Original copy says Mana is about to pop. Good choice, champ. Yeah, I like it, and I've been talking about Decentraland, and I'll be honest with you, I have an intent to buy some virtual property in Decentraland sooner than later. I just haven't gone around to doing it, so that's what it is. Namicon says, yo, champ, seems like we're headed back down to 3,500, 3,300. Soon bulls have no steam. I don't know. It seems, I'm maybe not as bearish as your comment out there, Namicon, but we did talk about price predictions. It seems like there's a resistance level there at 3,200, according to the article that we talked about. And there's also, there's some support there at 3,200 and some resistance at 6,000 on the far ends. So if you want to go ahead and rewind or check out the article, I have linked down below. But that's what it is. I don't know if it's going to go down that low, but, we're prepared for anything. Happy New Year's to you as well out there in Amicon. Cliff Martin says, got rid of my Ethereum Classic. Don't need a soy boy weakling chain. Yeah, we decided to get into the Ether Classic right maybe a few hours before that 51% attack. It's down 6% for the entire week. But you could see it's up in 24 hours, 1%. It looks like that attack didn't impact Ethereum Classic as much as some would have expected, including myself. So I think we'll hold our position there in Ether Classic. I don't want to panic out there. Give it another week or so and see where it goes. It appears like Ether Classic staying truer to the crypto ethos than Ethereum has, if you ask me. But let's see. So that's what it is out there. So our top performing coin is Link, which is amazing. And then we have Cardano, which is booming as well. And then we have Augur, which is booming almost 20% in the past 7 days. And then Binance. Shout out to the Binance General, Derek McLean. I'm sure he's tuning in. That's up 9%. Now, the loser here is the only loser appears to be Ethereum Classic, and that is understandable due to that 51% attack. I would have expected the price to dip, dive, and slide even more than it did here in real time. And then 0x is holding about the same. 0x, I'm attracted to 0x, I'm going to be honest with you. The fact that they're partnering with Coinbase and this Coinbase Earn program leads me to believe that there is something cooking behind the scenes. Cliff Martin says he's up 250 on his 10K portfolio. Congratulations. There you go, Cliff. That's awesome. I'm going to set up a dummy email so you guys can send me. I got to figure out how to do that. I'm going to set up a dummy email. You guys can send me some, screenshots or, I got to set up a way for you guys to message me because my understanding here is that YouTube direct messaging has expired. So we're not able to receive those messages or whatnot. So I got to open up a channel directly so you guys could, send me your portfolios or other ideas or whatnot. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to figure that out today or this week. Namacon says ETC is looking compromised. No bueno. You're right. You're right. I agree with you. Crypto Namacon also says 0x is going huge, and you know, I think it is. I think it is all signal that you know, it could be a complete kaboomer out there. Let's see. Only time will tell. Rafterman says, I think the lows aren't until late this year. My best guess is around 1850, more or less. Okay, so you're a little bit bearish, and that could be true. I don't know right now if we're going to brace for any impact. Okay, I don't know if we're going to brace for impact right now. I think we're going to be holding around 4,000, but let's see. Derek McLean is asking, what is 0x? It's a decentralized exchange. It's some sort of a protocol that's being built on top of Ethereum. I encourage you, to check it out. You can actually listen, if you got like 5 minutes and you're on Coinbase, go ahead and do the Coinbase Earn program. They give you like a couple of 0x tokens just for watching a video and answering a question. It'll take you maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and it's worth even, just watching the video. I think it's informative. If you haven't joined Coinbase, you could join with my link, and then I get a kickback. If not, do it yourself. It doesn't matter. It's only $10 a kickback that I get. But anyhow, most likely you're probably already on Coinbase. Go to Coinbase Earn. I have the link down below, and that's not an affiliate link or anything. It'll just take you directly there. You can watch 3 videos and earn some 0x and learn more about it. But in a nutshell, it's a decentralized exchange. Shout out to Michael. I see you, Sub Warrior. Shout out to all the crypto warriors worldwide. We've been streaming for 36 minutes, and we got 33 crypto maniac boomers here in the population of the chat box. We only boom with the best of them. I know some of the other tubers, they got 1,000, 3,000 boomers. And, well, that may be quantitative, okay? Is it quality? I don't know. Okay, let me know. I'll take my 33 boomers out here. Guys like Marlon, like Derek, like Namacon, like Cliff Martin, original copy. I know you guys are gunners. Always here daily, booming with the best of them. Rafter, man, I see you. All these crypto brothers, guys that are here daily. Quality over quantity, indeed. Marlon says, I think with everyone saying the lows aren't in, I think 3K may be the low. Looks like disbelief stage of the bear market. BTC is the ultimate contrarian. You may be right. You may be right. Marlon Jones. What's the name of the new Polo Ian Mr. Trump appointed, who we heard may be crypto friendly? And do you think that guy will have an influence on prices? We discussed that when I forgot the name of the guy. It's the secretary or the main advisor to Trump, and he's been bullish on Bitcoin. I don't know. I think it's a positive thing that he's tweeted favorably when it comes to Bitcoin in the past. But, these politicians, just because they say something doesn't mean that they're actually believing it. So only time will tell. I have nothing negative to say about it, but am I that excited? I don't know. Again, I don't really look to government entities or these characters to lead the market. I think that Bitcoin is the antithesis to the mainstream. So, what's going to bring Bitcoin to boom is boomers like Lee, like Cliff Martin, like Colin. The guys on the front line out there is what gives Bitcoin its value. These governments out here, they had nothing to do with Bitcoin. Mick Mulvaney. There you go. That's right. Mick Mulvaney. That's his name. Lee Benke. Thank you for letting me know that. Cliff Martin thinks the bottom's in. Okay. Rafterman says bullish long run. I'm hoping for more to accumulate. Okay. Derek McLean says, I hope the bottom's 24.96. That may be true. I'll tell you, this month, I'm not sure if in January things are going to go below 3,000. It may happen later on this year. I don't know. But I think we went through a pretty good storm during the holidays or in December or whatnot, and that storm has kind of blowed over. I think that we may be trading sideways for a few weeks. We're going to have to see where things go, but that's not to say that there may not be another storm, okay, or another boom. We just got to see what's going to happen. Darren thinks that 3,100 was the low. Sounds like countries like Russia getting interested in holding Bitcoin like gold as a reserve. That's a game changer. I agree, Darren. Nick A says, if you read the charts, the bottom was in December. You may be right, Nick. And Marlon Jones is responding to you, says the monthly moving average has a bullish cross for the first time in 13 months. Okay. He means the weekly MACD. Okay. Colin says, thanks, Lee. Good night to the soldier. Sleep time. Thanks for tuning in, Colin. I'm glad that you caught the stream. Stay booming out there. Over and out. Cliff Martin says, very frigid weather in December. Warmer conditions now. Spring is coming. Right. Spring is coming. Let there be light. Let the light shine on the crypto valley. I mean that literally. The market is waiting for ETH hard fork before it dumps. You may be right. I know that ETH is going to hard fork for their proof of stake system that they're going to implement. Let's see how that handles. And a December monthly closing was a reverse candle, says Marlon. Indeed. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions, and I'm out of here. Always a pleasure to feel the crypto energy with the crypto brothers here. Although the market is not as exciting as it has been in the past, we're here daily because we believe in the long kaboom. We all believe in the bits. We believe in the alternative frequencies. We know there's another way to the funny bunny financial legacy system that has plagued the world for so long. We're sniping it out the box. Those funny bunnies, we'll snipe them out those baby bears, we'll snipe out the box as well. Boom. So you're hitting the gym, looking like this Vitalik meme, putting weight on the bar. Champagne's there at least 3 times a week. You're doing the heavy squats. Make sure you're checking out the live streams where we're talking about self-improvement. I want every boomer becoming a better man. I don't want any fat boys here in the population. I don't need any PlayStation till 3 in the morning. I don't want any Skeletors out here. If you're skinny, you need to eat. If you're fat, you need to stop eating. Okay? And if you are a healthy weight, you need to pump more weight and get swole. And that's what it is. You're the man, champ. Shout out to Queens. You are as well. My tier 1s aren't booming today, says Cliff Martin. It's okay. At least your portfolio's up. Marlon says, you guys missed the boat with the large cap. I'm up 300% with Proxy Node Coin. Marlon's a crypto maniac out there. I know you go for the risky ones out there. Marlon taking more risk than champagne lately. And I appreciate you, Marlon. Derek says, does anyone else think Champ's gifts are a little too loud compared to his voice since he fixed it? Yeah, I took that in consideration. I brought down the explosion a little bit. Let me throw you. And I got to listen to the replay so that I can, hear it on your end. But, we'll tweak it. It's not that big of a deal out there. It's not like we're recording a Grammy record here. It's okay. It's just talk. Marlon Jones says, about to sell that Masternode 3x up. Congratulations. On that note, I think I'm going to leave you guys. Shout out to Marlon, Derek, Queens, Cliff, Mike, Colin, Rafterman, the rest of the boomers out there, Lee Banky, Queens Races, for the funny bunny and the positive energy. I'll throw the bunny again for you. Thank you to Queens Races. Always showing love out there. Guys, if you like racing cars on the streets, Queens Races, a crypto brother here that's here booming daily with the population of the chat box. I appreciate you, Queens. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mike, for showing up. I appreciate you as well. Marlon Jones, if you have $1,100, he says get in a gin node. Okay, check out Marlon's channel if you want to look at those nodes. Currency 365, our crypto YouTube brother. Kaboom! He says Tron. Tron, okay. I got my eyes on Tron. I'm leaning more towards Cardano, but Tron has more dApps running, so you may have a point. Peace to Queens. Peace to Marlins. He says, getting ready to throttle upward. Indeed. Derek says he needs a master node. Rafterman says, thank you for your energy, champ. Thank you for your energy, Rafterman. I appreciate you. And that's what it is. I'm going to leave it on that, guys. Make sure you're tuned in. Hit all the buttons, and I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully not late, but I'll be there tomorrow. No problem, guys. Booming with the best of them. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned in. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.